Being a full-time worker, working 40 to 60 hours a week can feel like an impossible juggling act. Staying fit, eating right, getting that perfect sleep schedule does not work at all. It feels like just the mere act of surviving is just enough some days. Am I right? You get up to your alarm in the morning, you grab your phone, you press snooze, you start scrolling through apps, and then the snooze button comes again and you realize you're late for work. So what do? You run to the washroom, get ready really quick, run downstairs, go and get a coffee in the kitchen, and then you start scrolling again. And then again, you feel like you're late. So then you just run outside, grab all your stuff, and go to work. On the way to work, you see Tim Hortons, McDonald's, or some other fast food chain, and you're like, why don't I just get breakfast here? Does this sound about right for the 5 out of 7 days of the week? And what do you do with the rest of the 2 days that are remaining? You rest and you recover from that long 5-day stretch you just had. Regardless of what you do, thank you for your service. But just as you take care of other individuals, I want you to take care of yourself as well. You might be wondering, how is it even possible to stay fit and healthy while you're working full-time? It completely is. I'm living proof that you can do it too. When we try to make some changes, we often go to the extreme. Either we do nothing, where we have a very sedentary lifestyle, we're really immobile, and we just watch Netflix and eat junk food. Or we go to the other side, where we work out daily, try to hit every body part twice a week, and count every single macro and calories that you can. What does both of this lead to? It leads to burnout because it's not sustainable. What's even better than this? Balance things out. Here are 5 mindset changes that I implemented that changed my behavior and made it into my lifestyle. Number 1, focus on progression and not perfection. When I started my fitness journey in 2018, I tried to do what everyone else does. I tried to change everything at once. I tried to have that perfect gym routine, that perfect sleep schedule, and that perfect diet. And guess what this led to? It not working out. I kept burning out and I kept failing over and over again. It was just not sustainable, and yet I continued doing it the same way because I was just stuck in that mindset about perfection. So here's my number 1 tip. Stay away from perfection. Progress is enough. So always strive for progress over perfection. Textbook perfect may work for some individuals, such as fitness trainers, professionals, athletes, but it's not you. You might be reiterating to yourself that I will just get that perfect grocery list this weekend and start Monday, and also get all the supplements that I need to make those gains, and I'll start Monday. And then Monday comes and you miss one supplement, so you are like, I'll start next Monday and I'll go get that supplement. Just stop planning. This is why we continue planning without really doing anything about it. Catch yourself doing this when you're in this mindset about planning. Be like, why am I not doing things? Reflect on these things, and I will show you how I made balance realistic. So start with one habit at a time. So for my fitness journey, I started by just working out daily. This does not include any 5 a.m. classes or any fancy gym memberships. It didn't even include any dietary changes. All it did was I have to do some kind of mobile stuff daily. This just meant going to the gym when I could, and it led to a shift in momentum. There's actually a lot of evidence on this. When habits are simple and realistic, you are more likely to do them. Even in Atomic Habits, James Clear says that every habit builds an identity for itself. So start thinking of yourself as someone that lifts regularly. It's gonna start coming. So let's talk about a different problem that I faced with my fitness journey. Although I figured out how to work out daily, I still had the problem of my diet. I always went to the extreme where I continued trying to count every macro, every calorie, and made sure that I ate healthy foods. And this always led to failure. I did not sustain my diet at all. So, step number 2 is simplify your diet. Let's talk about diet now. You don't have to meal prep every Sunday for the rest of the week and eat the same foods every day. That is just not sustainable, and it's not fun. Instead, start making small changes in your diet. The one thing that I started firstly implementing was just adding some vegetables and some functional fruits such as apples and bananas. Then from there, I simply started adding whole wheat bread instead of white bread, a protein shake on the regular, and some blueberries because they have a lot of functional effects as well. This slowly kept compounding and compounding. Now my whole diet is healthy and it includes a lot of variety, which are tasty as well. Nutrition is a process as well. Start by just adding one change to your diet. And this will slowly add up and you will fix your diet completely. Mindset number 3, make time management your friend. Time is everything. Working full time, you don't have 2 hours a day to dedicate to the gym. But that doesn't matter. You only need 20 to 50 minutes. You can do home workouts with your own body, or you can buy some resistance bands and use those at home as well. Or if you're really good and you have a gym at work, just during your break, just go for a quick 20 to 40 minute workout. That's what I do at the hospital. There's a lot of research on the fact that even little exercise is just as important as longer sessions for your health. Healthy mobility is key to longevity and your health. I get it, after work it feels impossible to drag yourself to the gym. But guess what? How do you usually feel when you are done the gym session after work? Often all the fatigue you just had from work is gone and you feel like you're starting a new day with family and friends. So think about that feeling after that long day from work when you feel like crap. So let's do some practical changes here. So after work, just make sure you get into your gym clothes and make sure you start driving towards the gym. Once you're at the gym, you can decide if you want to go to the gym or not. Most likely you will, but don't trick yourself. If you don't feel like going to the gym, even when you're at the gym, then don't go. But try this a couple times and it will become a routine where you actually start going to the gym regularly. Mindset number 4, prioritize your sleep and your rest. Sleep is the foundation to everything. We're not robots. We can't just continue working. We need our rest to clear our body of all the toxins throughout the day that arose, such as our cortisol levels, our stress hormone. Without it, your workouts, your nutrition, and your energy levels all suffer. Remember, we're not robots. We can't just keep on working without the rest. It has its consequences. Matthew Walker, a sleep expert, dedicated his whole career to figuring out sleep and its benefits. Other big names such as Joe Rogan, Andrew Huberman, they all talk about the importance of sleep and how important it is for you to recover from your workouts and your day. If this doesn't really motivate you to sleep, just think about the mere fact of sleeping. How fun is it? All snuggled up, you're warm, you're cozy, you're dreaming. All that stuff is so fun. This is a one time where you have no worries at all and your brain completely just shuts down and you just go to sleep like a baby. Here, what you can do is start small to build that sleep routine for yourself. So just put your phone away for 30 minutes prior to bedtime. And then keep stacking habits like this and you'll build a good sleep routine. Remember, progress over perfection again. Mindset number 5, trust the process. Remember, you don't need to figure out all the details before starting. You don't need to know every single gym machine or calculate every single calorie. Everything is a process. Build momentum with that one first win and keep going from there. I was an individual that only read when I needed to for school, played basketball as my workout, and thought eating an apple a day was enough to stay healthy. So these small habits just kept compounding and adding, and now I'm an individual that reads regularly, workouts regularly, and has a very clean diet. Once you make that mindset change, the behavioral changes will follow. Surely, but slowly. Balance isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing what you can with what you have. Add your own spices to the mix. You're building a lifestyle that works for you. So remember to start small, stay consistent, and give yourself some grace. So what if you had those drinks at your friend's birthday party? Don't feel guilty. It's okay. Just don't make it a habit. Bounce back the next day. I am a big advocate of balancing things out. So if you had those drinks at your friend's birthday party, make sure tomorrow you go for that 5K run. That's what I do all the time. Whenever I do things wrong, I do something that's right that makes up for it. But that doesn't mean that the third day I'm gonna go for that drink again. That third day I'm gonna continue with my regular routine of working out, eating healthy, and all that jazz. But if I have a cheat meal in one of those days as well, it does not matter because I'll bounce back the next day. That's how you balance things out. You can't just do everything perfectly. Reality comes in the way, and life is fun once you balance things out. So you can enjoy the bad things in life and also the good things in life because it's balanced. Thank you so much for your time. Let me know in the comments what's the one habit you're changing right now. Let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also share it with others that really need to hear this. Let's continue growing together.